Anastasia Kim, and it is my great pleasure to introduce to you your student speaker for this afternoon, Dr. Nguyen. I want to take a few minutes to tell you a little bit about her before I ask her to join me here. Nguyen received her BA in Sociology and Asian American Studies at UC Davis in 2002. She then went on to receive her Master's in Asian American Studies at UCLA in 2005. Prior to coming to the Wright Institute, Nguyen spent 7 years in higher education as a student affairs officer, academic advisor, assistant director, advocating for the needs of underrepresented students. She also conducted action-led trainings for migrant farm workers in the California Central Valley. And finally, she presented several papers at various conferences on mental health and education on behalf of Southeast Asian American youth. Since starting the Wright Institute, Diem has been involved in a number of great training programs. In her first year, she worked at Inca Behavioral Health Service in Antioch, where she provided health and substance abuse services and crisis residential treatment. In her second year, she trained at the North Richmond Health Clinic, where she worked alongside primary care physicians to provide comprehensive services. In her third year, Nguyen became involved with a holistic mental health intervention program working with Cambodian teens and young adults at the Center for Empowering Refugees and Immigrants in Oakland. She continued her commitment and service to Asian and Pacific Islander American community in her fourth year while training at the Richmond Area Multi-Services in San Francisco. Beyond psychotherapy and community outreach services, Nguyen also trained with the Wright Institute Assessment Services in her fifth year. Currently, she is finishing up her pre-doctoral internship at the Emmons Wellness Center at Occidental College in Los Angeles, where again she is working with underserved young adults. In addition to all of her academic and clinical training and accomplishments, Nguyen has become an active member in the psychological professional community, including with various divisions in APA, such as the Society for Psychological Study of Social Issues, Society for the Psychological Study of Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, Transgender Issues, as well as Society for Psychological Study of Ethnic Minorities. For her contribution, she was named Scholar Awardee by the Multicultural Concerns Committee of APA Division of Psychoanalysis. She was also selected to present her research entitled Psychological Screening Tools and Assessment for Southeast Asian Refugees in the U.S. at the National Multicultural Conference and Summit in 2013 in Houston. Finally, Nguyen's dissertation is entitled Conceptualizing Hope and Resilience Among Cambodian Transitional Age Youth in the United States. This was a qualitative study in which Nguyen interviewed Cambodian youth about their experiences in navigating obstacles such as poverty, discrimination, intergenerational conflict, and educational tracking. The dissertation project has been, for Nguyen, a deeply personal endeavor. This was more than a doctoral requirement for her. It was a rare opportunity to give voice to and legitimize the strength and the spirit of a much forgotten and invisible group of young people who have infinite potential, not only to contribute to our society, but as well, and more importantly, to help us recalibrate and reconnect to our common humanity. To this end, through her dissertation and even years before then, Diem has been an unwavering voice, a quiet champion of this amazing community of young adults. As her chair, it was an honor to witness her journey. The Wright Institute is proud to have Diem as one of our graduates, and we look forward to the many contributions she will undoubtedly make to the field. It is with my great pleasure that I introduce to you your student speaker for this commencement, Dr. Nguyen.
I think I was going to get tearful this early. Good afternoon, everyone. First, I want to thank my peers for honoring me with the privilege to speak on behalf of the graduates today. I won't lie, the task of capturing what the past 5 years in this doctoral program has been like 5 minutes, no less, is completely comical. All I can say that was really hard. It was really, really hard. I'm going to use this time to share some simple yet important takeaways from this journey, and hope these words resonate with my fellow graduates. I was once a student of and worked with one of the maritime faculty members named Professor Isao Fujimoto. He was the senior lecturer of Community and Regional Development and Asian American Studies at UC Davis. For several of my young adult years, I quietly observed this person spend endless hours speaking with and listening to the stories of every person he met. Not only just in Davis, but all around the world. Spending 15 minutes with him, telling him my story, he could share what he learned about others around the world who shared common threads of history with me. All of these years, he never grew tired of listening. Story after story, he never grew tired. And upon reflection for this speech, I realized that Professor Fujimoto actively does this to understand the current world that we live in. And he does this in such a beautiful way where he lets us know that we're not alone in the world, but rather connected to a greater world out there. Now, if we gauge the current state of the world through the stories of the people, then in the 5 years that we have been in training, we know that for our clients and patients that we are living in a pretty stressed out world. And due to many reasons, human connectedness, joy, and calm reflection can be difficult to hold on to. In the field of clinical psychology, we have the honor of listening to stories of human experience. We have the honor of learning from and hopefully being able to help individuals and families explore the different ways of communicating, processing, and engaging in the world and their relationships to others. How powerful it is to know that our work fights to help people regain trust, brick by brick, to break down walls so that human connection is possible again. No matter how severe the presentation, the work we do is to provide the re-experience of human connection. And in that way, we help create less loneliness, more understanding, and more room for hope. What we do is no small task. What we do ultimately is what I believe is necessary to heal this world. It is my hope that the values we live out, not only as clinical psychologists, but as human beings in a greater global society, will continue to translate a life message to our loved ones, to our communities, of goodness, of generosity, and of hope for humanity. That is my hope for our world. Today's celebration is of great importance because we are celebrating the many accomplishments of these incredibly talented graduates, but also because there's a union of a beautiful community of people who came together for this day. It's in the support, care, and love of each and every one of you that has allowed us to continue the fight. It is the love that you model that provides us with a great belief in goodness, and that belief helps us do our work for humanity. Today is the day that we give thanks to our loved ones, our amazingly gifted, supportive supervisors and faculty. It is a day we give thanks to the clients and patients we have had the privilege of working with for the past 5 years of training. It's the gifts we were given by them that we understand the world better. It's the gifts we were given to them that we understand our world better. With immense gratitude for our mentors, we honor our work by continuing to help people feel less alone. And like Professor Fujimoto, to help our clients and patients feel connected to a greater world. I'll end semi-awkwardly with a gift that was given to me by an ex-partner. At my first graduate commencement ceremony many years ago, this ex-partner painted a small, beautiful box of a woman cloaked in a scarf carrying babies across the starry sky. The inscription said, "To believe in a better world and each other." Graduates, as we move forward, I want to congratulate you for this huge accomplishment. Congratulations for all this hard work, and hopefully our journey leads us all to licensure. And finally, thanks to everyone here for being here for this beautiful union and to celebrate this wonderful day with us. Thank you. Every year,